Ahoy thar, Legion! How y'all doing today? It is officially, as I record this, Halloween. I know Monday's episode said Happy Halloween because it was Monday, but I'm recording this Monday, so due to time travel-y wibbly wobbly, it's still technically Halloween for me. But it probably won't be for you. I hope not, though that would explain some of the noises outside. But either way, hope you're all having a great day. If you don't mind, I'm actually having some breakfast right about now. This is... Oh yeah, that sounds hot. Yeah, this is a bowl of steel-cut oatmeal, whatever, oats cut with steel. And I'm giving them a shot this week, and they're actually pretty good. I'm used to that really flat stuff, but this is not bad. Give it a little bit of honey, it's all good. I'm going to put that down because it just sounds wrong. So I'll eat that. I'll probably cut eating that in between. But as you can tell, this is going to be a rambly one. I have no real script set up. I usually try to keep myself contained, but today we're freeballing it. We're going anywhere we go. Well, first, we got to start off with a thank you, Legion. I do it every update, so it's no surprise. And this month's no exception. It's been a pretty good month, actually, considering the video upload schedules and content and such, and the state of the game and all that other stuff. So all in all, thank you, Legion. Always happy to see the reach of the crew expand just a wee bit. Get a few comments every week saying you should have more subscribers and all that other stuff, and then of course comparisons to other folks, but I try to keep myself neutral in my own thing. So in short, thank you, Legion. Glad to have you, and thank you for climbing aboard. In other news, in terms of our month this month, I guess, yeah. It's the last few months, actually. You might be wondering where our updates went. We didn't do one, I don't think, for September. And, well, I guess we're doing one for October, technically. Huh. I guess I am. Was I not going to do one for October? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Technically, that's what it is. Technically, it is going up in November. Yes, but today's Halloween. There we go. I got it. So, you might be wondering what happened the last few months was we didn't do updates, or did we just miss one? Well, the Choose Your Own Adventure was quite a beast, as was the prep for the stream that went oh so far. Long story short there, was planning to do the stream on September 25th, and I actually have proof because I uploaded that night. It says the 25th, but I uploaded on the 24th, just really late, that I was going to do it on the 25th. Everything was set to go, had everything in place. I tested the capture card that I got, December, that arrived January, so it's been a long time coming. And the day was set for it. It would have been perfect, long time to stream. Everything was good to go. Scheduling worked out perfect. Unfortunately, the hardware did not. My current setup, the short list was I don't want to get too long on this topic. Old computer's got the microphone set up to it, so you're hearing me now from the old one. Anything I plug into the new computer doesn't seem to want to work. So the goal was, take new computer footage, plug that through the capture card into the old computer, and take the microphone off the old computer, and squish them all together, and throw it online. And that was going to work fine. For some reason, the old computer does not recognize the capture card, but the new computer does. And there's a laptop in there that we tried as well, but it doesn't have USB 3.0, so it would just randomly, like, you would hear the audio, but the visuals would just stop, and it would never catch up. Once it's gone, it's gone. That was part of the process of testing. So we have three, in theory, technical ways I could stream. The old computer, but it doesn't recognize the card that I got to fix all the stuff. The new computer, but all the microphones I plug into it sound really, really bad. I don't know why I even paid extra for an audio card in there, but it's a good waste of money that was. And the laptop, which of course the USB problem there. So between all three, there was something wrong with all of it. The laptop wouldn't work, so that's kind of a problem. Two, the old computer wouldn't accept the hardware, and the new computer wouldn't accept the audio. So my two options were then to stream it on an old computer that cannot run the games well on its own, let alone with the extra capture card stress and such, but good audio, or the game runs just fine, captures all that stuff. It should be okay, but the audio vocals were going to be really bad. So because neither option was good enough, in my opinion, I just squashed both and said, nah, I'm going to put it off. I'm going to find it, fix it. And I actually think I might have. There's a part that I can tweak my old computer to change its mini HDMI to a regular HDMI. I don't know if that will function with this capture card yet, but if it does, then I still got an option. If not, then I'm kind of scratching my noggin on that one. But in short, that is why nothing happened with the stream, so my apologies there. That also ties directly into the Choose Your Own Adventure game, because both were going to go live the same month, and oh boy, was that just a mess waiting to happen. My fault, I will say up front. I should not have said that it was going to be out in September. I actually thought it was. Looking at the papers, like, oh, I already got the script. That's the hard part. I just got to record the script, edit the audio, just put it through the machine, do it like you normally do for these videos and stuff, and then put some, pictures behind it. What could go wrong? What could take forever? Oh, a lot. So on one hand, developers get an ounce more respect from me because I know delays can happen and such. But in my defense, I've never done nothing like this, and they have a whole team of 100+ people usually, so they should know better when they're not making their date. So I got an excuse, and I still apologize for it. They don't got one, and they don't apologize for it, so take it as you will. But, not to harp on nothing, but good news is the easy part of the game is done, or at least up to easy. There's the introduction, then the easy, and then there's going to be stuff I don't want to spoil afterwards, but there's several layers of difficulty involved, and multiple endings and such. Other stuff behind the scenes that you don't know, some people left a comment on one of the air quotes endings so far, at least where the game cuts out, saying, oh, only like 40 other people got this ending. Like, no, it splits up rather specifically, so yeah, I'd have to add it all up together. There's more than one ending, is all I'm going to say. So, in short, that ate up a lot of time, and that was kind of what happened in October. First, I believe the month started off with some great news from DE, saying that they're going to screw up Vacuum even worse than what they were going to do the first time, which nobody wanted, so go figure. And then they posted the friggin' chart showing how many people, hey, by the way, all these people are going to get mad that we're ruining what they like. And then they're surprised people get mad. I don't know. I had a rant, critique. I had a critique because I kept it clean. Rant would be bleeps and such. There was no bleeping involved, and I cut all that out. So it was a clean critique. Lasted about 10 minutes. I chopped it down quite a bit, and I still have the audio just in case. I'm tempted to upload that and keep it hidden just in case they do something shenanigans-y in the future, but that really threw that whole first half of October off for me, because it was a Tuesday, Steve said, oh, by the way, we're screwing this up, don't you like it? Wednesday, I gave him time to fix it, and that's when I recorded my reaction. I was like, okay, it's been 24 hours, y'all still stupid. And then Thursday, they fixed it right before prime time. I was going to release my video. I did check to see other people posted theirs like right away, but I wanted to give them time because if I'm going to edit something, I don't want it to be a waste, and I don't want to have outdated information if I can avoid it, or an outdated reaction, And then they fixed it Thursday, and it was set to go live Friday. So now I'm all amped up. I spent a long time going through editing to make sure it doesn't come off bad, so they can't say, oh, you hurt our feelings. The game is, no, we're not going to listen to any of your critique, even though it's perfectly valid and would have fixed what they wanted, but, swearing hurts their ears and such, and critique is bad. So I made it all nice and fancy for them, so no problems there. And then they went and changed it. Why they didn't just do that in the first place, I don't know. But like I said, that kind of threw off that entire week. So all the time I made for myself to work on the Choose Your Own Adventure and editing other videos on the side that I could in my schedule was gone, because I had to spend an entire day trying not to rage at the keys, and then another day recording and editing and tweaking to make it sound good. So I'm still firm, but not what they would consider mean, but still giving, your point of view. It was very difficult to balance the two, but I think I got it. And after all that, for all my efforts, they went and changed it to what they should have in the first place. Almost what they should have. It's not perfect, but they certainly, if they would have said that idea in the first place, I don't think people would have been nearly as upset. Really what got me is you knew so many people playing the game do that. And they listed the charts, and for the record, that was kind of false, because that included the weekend event that had a whole bunch of new enemies. I won't say it was doctored or tweaked, but it was certainly a convenient timing. They did from like August till today or whenever. Well, that today also included the weekend tactical alert that a bunch of people had Helios on to scan the new enemies, because scanning by hand is annoying. So of course I was going to bump up the Helios, and wouldn't you know, that was like, what, the second most popular one? So take those percentage points out, put it into that, and boom, now you're back up to 80-90% again. So that was convenient for them to include those days, in my opinion. But anyway, to get off this topic, that sort of set the tone for the month. So first week I was not pleased at all, and then, second week, you eventually, the boiling water boils away and you just got fumes and eventually just a hot pot. So I did get, now we're transferring off to the Choose Your Own Adventure games, they're all kind of connected here. So because of that threw off my scheduling, and just my whole mindset was in a great place then. So that's why that Friday's video was me kind of like, because I just wasted all this time now on a stupid idea they shouldn't have done in the first place that shouldn't have been approved, but we're gonna keep calm, and it was not cool to do. It threw off my schedule in a way that creatively I wanted to get in the zone of, okay, I'm just going to do X, and now that all that is done, I'll go to Y and just, hammer that out in one go. But because of the scheduling conflicts now with this stuff, and it ate up basically a week, I wasn't really in a good spot to do art, so I was like, forget it, to do a lot of grindy stuff. Every time, if you've seen the Choose Your Own Adventure game, it's not done yet, so I'm kind of like iffy on even linking to it because of stuff. But man, this video is probably getting really long by this point, so let me just speed through the rest of it. The Choose Your Own Adventure, every time words pop up on screen, I did that by hand, and I did, of course, all the script and all that stuff. So I have to make sure it's spelled right, it pops up on the screen at the right time, it's in the right spot so you can read it, and if there's like a joke or something where the timing's important, I can't just have the punchline on screen, I have to wait until that is said. So there's pacing and stuff. So it's simple, but at the same time, a lot of little steps, so it eats your day real quick. So I eventually did that this month for all of the footage from now until the end of the game, and I think there was about 2 hours recorded, or an hour? I think I chopped it down from like whatever. I got a lot done. So all of that is out of the way, which was just a huge pile in itself. So that was pretty much another week of spare time doing that. In between, still doing videos, and which comes down to No Man's Sky, or more accurately, no more gonna do that Sky, because the YouTube algorithm is, I think, ganking me right now because of that. So I'm not gonna do No Man's Sky. I have one video. I'll keep that a surprise. Maybe I'll mention it next update or something. I really don't know where to swing it in there because YouTube's gonna screw me over if I post it. So I don't know. We'll see. But that was my last idea. I had a whole series planned for it. Was hoping the game would get a little better, but nope, people pretty much hate that. I'm kind of neutral to it, but I went in neutral and I came out neutral, so either way, whatever. If people don't want to watch it, people don't want to watch it, and the whole thing on YouTube is interacting with folks. If no one watches it, then don't do it, right? So I'm looking for another game to cover. I know which one I'm not gonna do, and since I certainly sent an email out to folks and like, hey, I'd like to cover your game and help sell you copies because it's an exclusive to a certain platform, and people would be appreciative that I did some more console footage because I had to change my initial console thing with Mrs. to PC. And they wrote back, no, we own all the rights, you have no rights, blah blah blah, don't even try it. And like, wow, thank you for the copy-paste email. Though it was nice, at the bottom of the email they said, you can only post it if you have the rights to it, but at the top of the email it said, we'd never give the rights to people unless they're our business partner. Oh, so yeah, catch-22. So if you want the rights, buy them. So hey, you bought the game already, you want to advertise for us? Pay me money. Okay, that's cool. That's good. So yeah, I don't even know if I can mention the title, but it involves building, and there's dragons, and you're on a quest. If you can use your deductive skills on that, by all means. I am not promoting the game in any such a way. Maybe I would have if I could actually show you footage, but since I can't, all I'm gonna say is try the demo and figure it out for yourself. So I sent another message out to hopefully a better company that actually knows how to represent its player base, and hopefully I get a good response back. So you just caught up on the last 3 months or so. This is why we didn't do an update last month. I was hoping for better news, but it didn't want to happen. So I'm going to go back to my bowl of now even colder steel oats. It's got a nice little skin on top. Added some honey. Gave it a little sweetness, but it's kind of pasty by itself. But if you enjoyed this Ramble, Legion, thank you. You don't even gotta like it. You don't gotta promote it. I just thank you. Because I don't know. If you made it through this Ramble, like I said, you survived. So congratulations. Actually, you know what? I do have a request. Since the whole No Man's Sky thing kind of just blew up things in a bad way, I do need something for the Wednesday uploads, and all the new games seem to not the greatest. Like Battlefield 1, okay, that's fun. Doesn't really make for a great view, though. It's kind of samey in that regard. And I can't, of course, do the story because, they got cutscenes and all that stuff, and then music, I'm sure, is in there and all that other. So, no, that's not an option. So, I'm like, well, why don't I just do Warframe for a little bit? I think that would be a change. Instead of avoiding it for the middle of the week, how about I just do that? So, at least for November, I'm gonna attempt to do sort of like a question and answer, or give me a topic to ramble, hopefully not as long as I have here, but if you'd like to hear my take of something, preferably something that isn't too volatile of a topic, maybe something in game, maybe thoughts on enemies or something, whatever. Put your suggestion on, hey, how about you ramble on about X for a while, and then I'll give it a shot. So that'll be for the Wednesdays, the following Wednesdays this month, at least the next 3, I believe. Yeah, this is the first one. The next 3 will be those, assuming that it goes through. And then the last one will be the channel update for November. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you for any suggestions. Thank you for watching this long. And, yeah, if someone were to post the words... How about that? That's perfect. Instead of a specific candy, put your own favorite candy, or just something you really, I don't know, maybe the candy you like the least. If you include the word of some sort of candy, but I have to know it's candy. If it's some weird, like, local name, I'm not going to know it. So some sort of brand or whatever, or chocolate, whatever. I got a little surprise for some. You'll see. You'll see. So have a great day, Legion. Hope you didn't mind the rant. Or, I don't know, so much ramble. I'll go with ramble. Rantable? Rambleland? Rambleland. Do. Rambleland. Do. Alright, the dog's standing next to me, so he's like, get on with it. So, have a great day, Legion. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping us out in October without even knowing it. And hopefully your October was great, your Halloween was great, and when we chat with you one-on-one like this next time, hopefully your November was awesome as well. Until then, Legion, thank you again. Have a great week, and take care.